Oh, welcome back. It's another episode of my Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB, the show 25. And yeah, we played opening day in our last video, and we got a 6-4 win over the Athletics. Sorry, not the Oakland Athletics anymore, but had a really nice day on offense. And now we are going to move forward just a little bit here. I do want to, let's see, just to set up some of this custom game stuff. We'll do just like high, high situation importance, move it to like the seventh inning, inner playoff moments, player highlight moments. Yeah, we'll just do something like that. That way we can at least have something pop up, and if we feel like playing it. So up 8-4 in this one. Julio already with a 2-homer game there. Now we'll simulate the rest of that. So got a big victory there over the Athletics there. Okay. No. Okay, we are off to a really good start here. Okay, this is a lot of simulating going on here. All right, so we end up sweeping the sweeping the Athletics. So 8-4 in game two. Obviously gave up a home run to Rooker, but Julio hits 2 homers. J.P. Crawford off to a great start with 2 homers as well, and Luke Raley hit one himself. Again, a subpar performance there from the pitching staff. Then we get a good one here in game three. Julio with another homer, his third of the year early on. Robles and Dylan Moore get stolen bases, and Brian Wu gets a great start. Brash gets the save. Then we get a 3-2 win on Sunday. And there we are. Ryan Bliss hits a homer. Victor Robles with another steal. Get a really good start from Luis Castillo. So that's huge. That's a big one. Was really hoping that we got a big bounce back from him. Now we get Detroit. Not going to play any of these games here either. No. We lose that one here. Let's just go ahead and we'll fast forward through Saturday, and I should actually be able to. Bases loaded. Top of the seventh, 1 out. Home team up 1. Yeah, we'll simulate that one. End up. Oh wow. Getting beat up there. Simulate. So today's the first day we can set our scouting assignment. So after sweeping the Athletics, really been struggling here. Lost 2 out of 3 to Detroit. The offense just really didn't do anything. Got really good pitching performances though. Did get a victory here over Detroit, 5-0. Yeah, the offense has just kind of gone dead after a pretty solid start there to the season. Let's take a look at scouting and see just what we're really trying to go after. I think continuing to push the outfield is going to be big. Third base would be really important. And then second base, you kind of feel okay about where that can go. And I think you can always find more players at first base and stuff, maybe in free agency. So I think setting it up for, the outfield in general. But we'll put left field on there, third base, second base, at least for right now, trying to keep me straight at least a little bit. So these are the scouts that I got. They're pretty expensive, but they're pretty efficient in doing what I'm looking for. Like Pedro Obama, I have here strictly as a pitching scout guy, so that'll be what he really does. Lee Rex, we have more of a position guy. Doesn't have great efficiency with it, but really want to continue to drive home the fact that I want more position players in this farm system. Then we get Eli Jacobs is kind of a jack of all trades there. So we'll start off with Pedro. I guess I need to take a look at things first. So we actually have the third pick in this draft. I did not know that. So that's huge. That gives us a really, really great opportunity to draft a high-end player here at the top. And it looks like it is a major pitching class here, which is good. We want players that can potentially play early on. Want some impact players, if at all possible, really quickly. Yeah, definitely looks like starting pitching is the major focal point here in this particular class, which is not uncommon at all. So things are going to start off here with Grady McCauley. So he's in the Central, then you get East, Central. So we will have Pedro, just because a lot of guys right there at that top. We'll do starting pitcher Central. 3 of the top 5 are there for him. So we'll at least start doing that. Now as we work on Lee Rex, definitely just want him probably just to go after a prospect. So some of the top offensive prospects in this class are another catcher here in Brian Tashner. Let's see, got to go through all the tutorial stuff. Now we've got really good catchers, obviously in Cal Raleigh. Harry Ford is a top prospect for us. Tashner is a 21-year-old here. Obviously don't know what college, but out of Vermont. Great hitter, great discipline and vision to start off. At least he's a 21-year-old. Should have really at least B potential, which almost a lock to have B potential as long as this is pretty accurate. Good fielding, good arm strength. It's just he plays catcher. I'm not really interested in bringing somebody like that in. Let's see. Not really a bunch of great. Yeah, not really a bunch of great high-end prospects. This tends to be the big struggle with MLB The Show. Seems like they always have a bunch of great pitchers, but not a lot of great like position player prospects. So we'll jump to Prince Morehouse here. Looks like he's going to be an elite defender with the potential to be a power hitter, but the bat is going, that is a wide range of outcomes. Obviously, him being 19 years old, that's not a profile that particularly makes me excited to take him early. The guy that's essentially you're really hoping for a lot of development with the bat. Not crazy about that. We'll go now to right field. Take a look at Chad Rocker. This is something, he's 18 years old. Got the chance to be really lowly rated, but at least is a guy that could really hit. Good vision, good discipline. The power could at least be league average with great all-around defense and speed. Let's take a look at him. Tomas Feliz. Looks like he'll be a pretty decent hitter. And again, a good potential to be a solid player in the outfield. So international, West, East, international. Looks like outfield international may be a good place for us to start and at least just get some looks there. We'll start off doing that with him. We will do scout position, international. I can't really do that, so we'll do right field, international. 2 of the top 3 guys are at least with that. This is always kind of the awkward thing of trying to pick out some of these guys, and we'll just go. We'll just do Chad Rocker. I do think that 18 years old, he's got really good potential to be a very, very good player overall. We'll see where that goes, though, after week 1. We have now, yep, I want to make sure that actually stuck. So we'll do that. Let's get back to simulate some of the games here. I think I want to just play, let's see, we already pitched with Kirby. We'll go here to this Logan Gilbert outing. So I'll sim through these 2 games. Lost both of them. So we're now at 5-6, and the offense has just not hitting really here at all. We're getting a really nice performance, it looks like, out of Robles. Is not hitting a lot. Solano is already majorly regressing, which is what I talked about in episode 1. I'm still waiting to get some feedback on that. But he is not hitting. He'd be somebody that if he continues hitting less, I would let him just decline. Julio's having a good year. Raleigh's doing well. Rayleigh's not hitting. Rosarena, yeah, a lot of the offense is just not hitting at all. JP Crawford is there at the bottom, so that's at least good to see. Kind of hold serve on everything right now. And we'll jump into this game here against the Astros. we'll just do, we'll just play with the regular jerseys again. Boom, boom. Logan Gilbert. He's just swap up. Here we go. Going against the lefty this time. Houston Astros, of course, are a team that's majorly in transition. But yeah, we're going to probably spend a little bit more time here in the early part of the season, kind of playing, getting to know the team, seeing where things are at, and then maybe, moving forward a little bit more in episodes. Once we get to the middle part of May, a little bit into June, then maybe really start jumping back in and focusing on in July. If we're kind of struggling with, if we're struggling with winning games, and then it's like, okay, where do you trade somebody? Do you just something like that? We might focus a little more there. We'll see how things are going to play out here. But yeah, we are now at 5-6 after a 4-0 start, so the team is definitely off to a little bit of a worrisome track record. Now, the starting pitching has been better here as of late after a pretty rough start to the season. But Logan Gilbert is on the mound here against the Houston Astros as we are here at home. It's Altuve to chase here to start things off. I'm recording this about 13 hours after episode 1 posted. And it has been by far the best supported, watched video I've had, for that initial stretch of time it's been out. So hopefully people are tuning in and enjoying the series. Yeah, very, very excited for MLB The Show to be back. That means baseball is close to really being back. We're already obviously in spring training. Hopefully we're in for a good baseball season with more players staying healthy than we've had the past couple of years.
Ball, outside.
Logan Gilbert gets a strikeout to start things off. Mauricio Dubon off to a pretty solid start. Hadn't hit for a lot of power so far. But average in a pretty good spot. 2-0 start for him. Let's see. We'll get a strike here. Bad right here. 2-1. Get him to ground out Crawford. It's him out of first base. Crawford having a good start to the season is really good to see. I was really hoping that we would get him doing that. You see the Astros lineup they're going with. You got Christian Walker as a new signing for them. Isaac Paredes is a trade that they did with Kyle Tucker with the Cubs. Bring him in. Pena's hitting really well here so far. Obviously got some good bats. None better than this one right here, Jordan. Almost 1,300 OPS to start off the season. Is obviously the biggest worry in this lineup, the biggest game changer. The lineup that has a lot of them. Gilbert, didn't really get a big introduction on him. One of the best control pitchers in all of baseball. As Jordan smokes that fastball up the middle. Gilbert ain't gonna be out here walking a bunch of batters, or should not be. Ground out. There we go. Gets to the first inning, gives up the hit to Jordan, but we get through it. Omar Valdez, really solid pitcher, has been really good, for the Astros. I would say is their, ace right now in real life. It's been really, really rock solid. Off to a decent start so far this year. Astros are at 6-4. Robles off to a good start for him in a lot of ways. 2 homers. I think he's got 2 or 3 stolen bases here already as well. OPS is 695.
That's the ball.
So far, Valdez cannot find the strike zone. Robles definitely not swinging. No green light here. Let's take a strike there. Well, tried to go the other way with it. 3-2 count now.
Nice.
That's a terrible call. Okay. We had good eyes, but didn't get the call. I did not walk in game 1 on opening day.
Yeah.
Something to note of. Oh, I swung it that way.
0-1.
So Donovan Solano is a prime candidate for that regression that I talked about and how I like to fight against that on the show. Obviously, he's an older player. He's pretty much a contact walk guy hitter.
Hey.
He's not off to a great start
0-2.
this year. Just 513 OPS through 11 games, but he's already dropped 2 overall points 11 games into the season.
1 ball.
That's
2
something
straight.
I don't particularly care for in this game. But like if he's having a solid first month, by the time we get through April,
2 balls.
he would
2
be a
straight.
prime candidate as somebody that I would go and kind of edit his ratings back to where he was. But we'll wait and see if any kind of feedback and stuff like that. Solano
You're out.
was out the short, a little bit out in front of that one. Over on it. Here we go, Julio Rodriguez. See, the team is not hitting at all, 14th in the AL and OPS, but Julio's having a good start. And J.P. Crawford, Cal Raleigh have definitely been the main guys with having good starts so far on the year. 4 homers already for Julio. Had a stolen base on opening day as well. And way late on that curveball. Rounds it out as well. Okay, Valdez does a nice job getting through that first inning after starting off with 3 balls to start off his outing.
Up.
Good pitch, Gilbert. That is definitely the big worry, is what we eventually get out of this offense. And it may be, if we're kind of floundering around 500, but we're in, the race. Do you trade one of these 5 starters, go with a guy like Hancock as your 5th, knowing that you're taking a big drop in pitching there, but maybe you can get it to utilize and get another outfielder, something that really can help this offense. Another outfielder, just something. That's going to be kind of the tough thing. Or do you use some of these prospects a little bit farther away to get more of an immediate return from them, as Isaac Reyes pulls that one foul, thankfully. Big time power hitter, and Logan Gilbert let that slider end up going right down the middle.
1 and 2.
Cutter goes way out. Reyes definitely has pop. You not want to be leaving sliders dead down the middle of anybody. And then instead he does the curveball down the middle, and Reyes does not miss that one. Missed that one to go 341 feet. I don't know if Robles could have picked that one off anyway. Okay. Should have did give up a homer to him from a distance standpoint earlier in the at-bat, and then he hangs a curveball. So Gilbert's been a little spotty here early on.
Ball 1.
Astros quickly up 1-0. How the Mariners are playing, that is not at all what you would like to see offensively.
Woo. 1 ball.
Chase the
2 straight.
curveball. Backdoor his slider to the chase underneath. That's a good rebound for him, though. Actually, a nice job with the curveball and slider combination. Jeremy Pena having a really, really good start to the season here. 359.
Strike 1.
It's a good cutter. Gilbert's a guy that definitely relies on a lot of movement. Sliders are not. He's got a lot of confidence in it, just not really hitting spots with him at all right now. 0-2 count, try to get splitter below the zone.
That's a ball.
Great spot.
1 and 2.
Basically exactly where that sinker was that struck out Robles looking. So keep that in mind. Maybe just a 1-off. Slide piece. Solid. We give up the home run there. Paredes, but do a nice job around that here in that inning. But the Astros are up 1-0. Al Raleigh got big power here from the right side. Not have a home run, only 1 RBI. Take that sinker. At 99 power. Obviously, the contact and vision are not great. Get out in front of these fastballs.
Ball.
1-1 count.
Ball.
2-1 count.
2-1.
Aldes has been a little wild. The Julio swinging to that first pitch and getting out kind of island. No reason to swing that. Swung at bad pitches. He has thrown a lot of stuff out of his zone so far. So that one right there struck me out with the sinker. Getting out of the zone for Abe Polanco.
Ball.
Almost, I need to just not even hold the controller until Aldes throws a strike. I'm always hyper aggressive, always have been in these baseball games. There we go. Oh.
Out.
Well, that ain't no good. Hit the ball back up the middle, just good defensive positioning there. J.P. Crawford, 3 homers, 303 average. Really good OPS, over 1,000.
Huh.
Watching that curveball. Already 2 outs here in the inning.
Strike.
You know,
No balls. 2 strikes.
hopefully me recording means that I'll be a little bit more patient at times.
That's 3.
Nope. Okay. That was a really ugly at bat there for J.P. Crawford. Top of the third.
That's the ball. 1 ball. No strike.
Chas McCormick, the 21st first-round pick. I did not know that. That's crazy. Loaded. Good spot there on the splitter. 2 count. Look the ball below the zone. See if we can chase something in the dirt. Let him go in the dirt, but it's in a really good spot. He does, in fact, chase it. This is Gilbert Hardy with his 4th strikeout. That is not a good spot for the slider at all. Already back up to the top here with Altuve. That is a hung splitter right down the middle. Thankfully, Altuve just missed. Altuve 171 off to a
1
really
ball.
bad
2
start.
strikes.
Gotta get those sliders down. Back to this curveball.
Ball 2.
That's a good spot. That's a good spot. Alright, so he has seen nothing but breaking stuff. Plus this fastball up and in. Did not get the fastball by him, but thankfully got under it there. That was actually a pretty decent fastball to hit. Gets him to fly out with it. Yeah, that's a fastball that Altuve could have crushed. It works out. Curveball gets Bond to roll over it. I was off the splitter. Really get something in the dirt. He's leaving a lot of stuff kind of over that middle part of the
No,
plate.
that's a ball.
It's a good curveball. Doesn't chase it though. Slider low and away.
2-2.
I go up and in with a fastball again.
Count full.
3-2 all of a sudden with your 9 on deck. Gotta be a strike. See the foul it off. Come on. Good splitter. Golly, guys. I guess because he kind of bobbled it, he didn't take my first base button pressing there. I had to press it again. Almost got him on first base. Got Peterson with a good day. Paul Skeens with an excellent day. Parker Meadows breaks out of a slump there. Okay. Randy Arozarena. Come on. Get him going.
Strike. Woo.
Max Kepler's hitting 600 so far for the Phillies. Just a little late on the curveball. Can't miss those. Valdez is too good a pitcher. Gotta do better than that. Yeah, that's one that I got to hit that one. Fastball down the middle. We foul it off. Late side of good. Okay. That time overcompensated and rolled over the sinker.
Ow!
So quickly 2 out. Valdez is definitely starting to kind of get going here, unfortunately. Dylan Moore, Gold Glove defender.
1-0.
Not a great at bat though. 1-0 count.
Ball.
2-0 count.
2-0. Right.
There we go. They can throw a strike. Sinker down low. You can't do much with there anyway unless you just get it right back up the middle. Good pitch to hit. You didn't hit it.
Yep, he's out.
Valdez is definitely cruising right now. We have not gotten a base runner yet. Off of him. Here's Jordan. Ever a problem. I was off the splitter there, thankfully. Try to cut on the outside. Yep. Good spot. It's not something he's particularly looking for. Curveball low. Curveball on the outside. Definitely been his control has definitely been kind of all over the place from where I'm trying to pinpoint. A lot of it is working out. That was a good spot in the fastball. Curveballs and stuff have definitely been a little lacking. Just slide her down now. Everything low and away. Fastball by him here in the 0-2 count.
Nope, ball 1.
Maybe now I can go back down and away. Get that cutter hard. And dip a splitter right out of the zone.
Ball. 2 balls,
Way out of
2
the
strikes.
zone. Two. Curveball. Fouls it off again. He's such a good hitter, man. Try to get his slider. Back door. Good spot. There we go. Great spot there for Gilbert. Unless you're really looking for that pitch, trying to go down the left field line with not really a whole lot you can do with it. Really, really good pitch. Robles has 6 stolen bases. Actually leading the AL right now in that category. Hopefully the sim stats are really upping stolen bases. It looks like it is so far this year, which is good to see for the guys that do have the good base running attributes. That would be really, really nice. Like that was lacking last year. Maybe it's something they've really worked on though. Gilbert. Good spot for the cutter there. Christian Walker, of course, was Houston's big free agent signing. So he got a fastball by him. Good job there from Gilbert. Back-to-back strikeouts against the 3 and 4 guys. 6 strikeouts now, kind of getting going. Here, Diaz. Okay.
That's a ball.
Really kind of surprised that Seattle did not really push for one of these more offensive free agents here this past offseason. I can promise you that is not going to be something that I just let go by. We may not be successful, but didn't really hear any like rumors or anything of Seattle being overly aggressive. He's trying to improve this offense. Strikes out the side there. Great inning from Gilbert. Up to 7 Ks. So gave up the home run Actually, Paredes there in the second, been really, really good otherwise. But he needs a little help from this offense, to say the least.
There we go.
Got win. Oh, here we go. Take that.
Ball.
2-0.
2 balls. No strike.
Robles so far has shown a good eye. Even the strikeout looking in the first inning was one he should have walked on. That's a good hit down the left field line there. Good shot. Going to be what should be a double off the wall.
He's good.
It is a double. Actually got that ball back in quickly there out in left field. Really nice piece of hitting there from Robles. First hit of the day, hit that one so hard he almost couldn't get a double out of it. Donovan Solano now 205. Good contact here. It's a good spot for him to get his first RBI.
Yes.
Swung through the curveball. Good timing, just didn't hit it.
Forward. One
Nice
ball.
snag
One
there by
strike.
Diaz behind the plate. Come on, Solano. Got me on that one. Go. Good sinker. 1-2 count here. There we go. Good piece of hitting. Robles should score on this one. And does.
He's in there.
Seattle has tied it back up after a double there from Robles and Solano. Weak hit, but it does get through up the middle. Right back up the middle. You're not shifting over there. It's hard to defend that one. Oh, come on, Julio. I seem to press with Julio a lot.
Hey.
Oh, change up there. Going good timing on that. Okay. Quickly 0-2, 1-2. That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch. Good pitch. Backdoor curveball. Gets it into the zone. Told me for swinging at those first two pitches I should not have. Okay. That is just early on it. That changeup should have been massacred.
1-1.
1-1. Probably a former third-round draft pick.
Strike 2.
Did not have swing at that at all.
1-2.
I guess it is kind of realistic that Raleigh would swing and miss at some things. Yep, got me again with that backdoor curveball. That's an outstanding pitch. Thanks, Solano got that base hit. Jorge Polanco. It's a great spotted sinker. Really shouldn't have ever swung at it. I got to calm down a little bit there at the plate. But we do end up tying it up, though. So far, 5 strikeouts for Valdez, 7 for Gilbert. 2 hits each, 1 run allowed each, and it's Isaac Paredes back up here. Or Isak, I think it's 7 here. Isak. Isaac Paredes is up though. Hit really 2 home runs in his last at bat. He pulled one of them foul down the left field line and then went the other way with his other home run.
No, that's a ball.
Really nice spot curveball there. And low and away on everything. Trying to get this fastball up and in. Fouls it all first. The ball go back out on the outside. Okay. 2-2. I'll go slider. Hopefully out of the zone. Barely.
3 balls. 2
It's
strikes.
way out of the zone. Okay. 3-2. Splitter. Fouls it off. There we go. Swing over that slider. 8th strikeout for Gilbert. So did not have a great first start. So far looking good in this one though.
1 ball, no strike.
Outside of that home run, gave up a hard contact hit to Jordan, and that's been pretty much it. That is a hard hit fastball for Robles. Get to it. Oh yeah. There we go. That ball was hit hard. Didn't quite get all of it. Over here quickly with 2 outs. Jeremy Pena, who again is off to a great start this year.
That's the ball.
Out on the outside. Over 1 for Pena is 1 for 21.
Huh.
Fastball.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Almost got him to swing at that. You know, just getting a lot of movement, mixing of speeds here with Gilbert. It's all about him hitting his spots. He's been a little erratic at times. Get his fastball by him on the inside. Gonna foul it off, 3-2 count. Go back to that slider. It's hit up the middle, okay. The 3rd hit he's allowed. So goes to Pena, who again has been really, really good here. So far this year, good piece of hitting, his 2nd career hit against Gilbert. As McCormick has not been good at the plate.
Ball.
He's off the fastball, 97 there from Gilbert.
Runner. Hey.
Throws him out. Raleigh has a stolen base for Pena. Didn't even look over there. I don't know if he had a bigger lead or not. 2nd stolen base from him though. A fastball might throw him out there, but be easily safe there on that steal. 1-2 count. 99 speed for Pena. That's probably shouldn't be looking for him, but Logan Gilbert gets another strikeout with that curveball to end the inning. Score is holding at 1-1 here. The J.P. Crawford here is actually a better hitter against lefties than righties. Not seeing the ball right now that well though. There we go, J.P. Crawford. Mammoth home run here. Booyah. He's gonna make himself a thumbnail player here again. Big time hit. Got all of that one. Said I wasn't seeing the ball well. Saw that one. Crawford's 4th home run. Might have to move him up the lineup. He's gonna hit like this all year. Really was like him and Arozarena were key figures here with what we were going to have a better offense. It was going to be these 2 guys being really big other forces around Raleigh and Julio. JP got a lot of that one. 425 feet, almost 109 off the bat. He had that one a long way. Big time shot. Let's go. Perfect there from Crawford.
1-0.
Romber now. Trying to work quick against Arozarena. On base percentage is in a good spot here for Arozarena, 341, but he has not slugged at all.
Ball 2.
Okay, 2-1 count.
2-1.
Arozarena top 10 in walks here so far this year. 97 sinker is ridiculous. I mean, it's the hardest pitch to hit in the game.
Full count.
Tried to backdoor that curveball. 2 count. Oh my golly. Just a late side of good. I've missed a couple of those curveballs down the middle. So many. Yeah, I mean an extra 1/10 of a second earlier swing. Really that pitch as well, and you might be really making hard contact on back-to-back of those. May have a couple of home runs here in this inning. Dylan Moore. It's all about the bat for him. Excellent fielder.
Ball 1.
Out there, still below 60.
Nope. Ball 2.
Will now be his 60th pitch. They have not done a great job of watching a bunch of pitches here either.
Strike one.
Made him throw a strike. 96 sinker. Like 96 on the sinker looks harder than 96 on the fastball to me in this game.
3 balls.
I think it's
one
just
strike.
the movement alone associated with it. I know I watch people that play Diamond Dynasty at times, and that's kind of what they say. They like sinkers. They should never swing that. Gotten out earlier. Okay. So, Forsman throws 62 pitches here now. 35, but J.P. Crawford that gives the Mariners the lead. So far, really hitting the ball well this season. Need some other guys in this lineup to do the same, though. Logan Gilbert now out here for his first lead of this game. That's a base hit up the middle. Got that past Crawford. Not a good start with Jordan, coming up in this inning.
No. Foul ball.
Fouls the curveball off. We get a fastball on the inside. It gets over the plate. Thankfully, he did not hit it well. Okay, get the first out. Going up to 84 pitches. Get through this
1 ball.
inning.
No strike.
I need to go ahead and get somebody up. Got to get through Jordan here. Really lucky Jordan did not hit that one out. Now Gilbert. Okay. Gilbert gets hurt. Something in his hip. Okay. Well, we just started warming up Spire here. Now, deal with that. Hopefully Gilbert is okay. That ball is rocketed into the gap immediately. Julio does a nice job of cutting it off and get the ball back in. Jose Altuve did not test that. Really good piece of hitting there from Alvarez. I didn't think that was a bad fastball location. Not a terrible one. Good piece of hitting. Not planning on using Spire here at this point, but maybe I have to adjust.
1-1.
1-1 count now. This Walker got really good power here against lefties. Pretty good slider spot there, though.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Certain things off the plate. A little bit more of the plate than I wanted. Oh, fastball. 2-2. That sinker in a bad spot. Moore cannot grab it. It's a tied up game, and Jordan's going to get thrown out at the plate. Huge throw out there from Robles. Big time arm there. Great throw, great spot. Opposed Jordan there. They do tie it up. Good piece of hitting there for Christian Walker. Jordan just doesn't have great speed. Perfect change. And on the outside. Sinker now.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Got the fastball up. Not him to do. 95 there. Try to change the eye level a little bit. Slider below the zone. It gets him to swing, and that one's going to get away from Raleigh, though. So they are going to get an extra out here in this inning to play with. That one sucks. It's obviously a wild pitch, but you always have to get nervous throwing them sliders and curveballs low in the dirt. They can get away from even a guy like Raleigh on occasion. Isaac Paredes. Just having to get an extra out against the middle part of this Houston Astros lineup. Not exciting. Got a call there. 2-2 count. There we go. Able to bounce back there. So it is 2-2. Big time throw out there from Robles to get Jordan out. Always nice to see. And of course, he now gets a chance to start off the 6th at the top of the lineup.
Ball.
Somebody up in hanging mashes lefties. Maybe see if we can get a righty up. No count here. Valdez has plenty of pitches left for him.
Huh. 1 ball,
Wish
1
they'd
strike.
never swung at that. 1-1 count. Good pitch to hit, just late on that sinker. Good pitch to hit there. Again, another hanging curveball, but she doesn't look like got enough of it. Maybe it's slightly on that late side of good. Just barely missed it. Some curveballs are not seeing
that's a ball.
quite early enough or whatever. I'm just not timing up yet. I'm seeing them crates when I'm swinging at them, but
Did he go?
get the back at it a little bit more in front on them. Saying he went. Okay, 1-1. This curveball should have not swung out there at all. 1-2 count. Oh, should have been a base hit back up the middle there.
You're out.
Okay. So for 2 with Julio, strike out and then round out. Behind on the fastball.
Strike.
Come on, man. Can't do nothing with that pitch. Is what it is. 0-2.
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strike. Ball.
2-2. Foul that one off. Nope, 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 nope. Never swing at that one. Valdez gets through the inning unscathed there. Alright, see if we can use Cave to get through Singleton here. That's a ball. I mean, great spot, but we'll take it.
1-1.
Wild with the slider. Back, change up. I bet over the middle think he was out in front of it.
That's a ball.
Back him off. About that sliding out over the way.
3 balls, 2
Didn't chase
strike.
it. Good eyes there.
Ball 4.
That's
Take it
ball below
back.
the zone. The last batter he faces will be a walk. Going to bring Trent Ford. See if we can hang on in this spot. Lower part of the lineup.
1-0.
Better placement with that sweeper for sure. Need a lot better placement with that slider. Pena drills that into the gap. That's probably score a run. Come on, Crawford. Just couldn't quite get the ball there quick enough for a better tag. So Pena gives the Astros the lead. The move to Trent Thornton does not work there.
Strike. Woo.
Fastball is in a lot better location.
Hey.
Sweeper. Chase.
Come on. Strike. Oh, that's foul.
Solid sinker. Back to the sweeper. That's good pitching. Intentional walk. Like intentional walking. Let's see. Dubon's solid against everybody. Jordan. We need a lefty up here. That. Okay. We got. We're gonna pitch to Altuve. And it does not pay off. Robles to get another big throw off. That's 99 speed. Nope. No lead here for Houston. And Thornton ended up not being the right call here at all. Slider got left in a bad spot.
Runner, he's going, he's going!
Break up the double play with the hit and run there. Now Jordan is up. Either intentionally walked him. I don't actually know how you intentionally walk somebody. Yep, we'll just do that. I like it. I'll see if we can get Walker. We got a lefty. He hits lefties better. Let's leave a righty out there. Cut. Big time here. Thornton. Not a bad fastball location. Robles cannot bring it in. Got a cannon arm though. He easily throws out Altuve at home plate. So 2 outfield assists today for Robles. It's a 4-2 lead for Houston. Valdez is still out there. Oh my God. At least this inning, he continues to work like he's been working. What am I missing with curveballs? He has hung 3 or 4 of them, and I've just done nothing with them. Just laid on them. I'm not. Found a hole there with Toronto. Again, not a great curveball that time. Actually got out in front of it.
No ball.
Crawford
1 strike.
there. Now I'm like overly compensating against the curveball a little bit though. Oh, rolled over that curveball. Again, a not great. 2 outs though. Crawford does reach and avoid the double play. Alright.
1 ball. No strike.
No count. The big at bat here. Now you're going to get to Brian Abreu and Josh Hader here to finish this game out. Just laid on the curveballs. Just laid on the curveballs in this one. One of those days. It does happen in baseball in real life. Thornton's at 9 pitches. Got Salcedo. Probably better to the left here. See if Salcedo here can hold it. I've been great so far this year at 13.5 in ERA. See who does it. Super. Got a slow delivery here. Chase. Okay, we like this start. Salcedo. Over to Crawford. There for Crawford. Isaac Paredes, of course, went deep in that second inning. Ultimately, the other way, down the middle too, just powered it out.
Well.
Rayleigh gets to it. There we go.
Out.
All right, so Salcedo's off to a good start here this inning. That ball was hit pretty hard, but got it on the ground.
One and
Ooh,
out.
that curveball was really wild. Okay.
Ball 2.
2-0 count. Come on, we get out of this inning. Got him to roll over a slider there.
Out.
Okay. So good inning there from Southside. 3 up, 3 down. Now it is Brian King coming out. It's Luke Rayleigh. He throws hard. Rayleigh's not great against the lefty. He actually doesn't throw really that. And the slider that we looked at. Let's see if I want to throw at us. The late side of good in this one. Had a pretty solid day there in the opening day. The bat has just not been excellent. My timing has not been excellent here. This one.
Hey! 0-1.
Swung through the fastball. Then he hangs a slider on me. Thought it was just going to be a fastball and it turned in. Okay.
That's 3.
2. Gets a call. Okay. Not a good at bat there at all. Victor Robles, 715 OPS, leading the American League in steals, 2 homers, got 2 outfield assists today. It's a little early on the fastball. That'll get us through 8. Do not have anybody warming up, and that's on me. It's Pena is great against lefties. Altuve is great against lefties. That's Brash warming up. South Sada. Curve.
Strike. Woo!
What's the spot though? Pena with 99 speed and well over 90 contact against lefties is a bad combination here to start off the inning. That is a rocket down the left field line. It'll be a stand-up double. Not a great start there for South Sada, who had an excellent 8th inning. He's a good hitter, though. He'll, actually warming up to a mound. Bring Brash in. See if we can get through this without giving up any more runs and hope for a 9th inning comeback. Slider. And a big story is how it is good look okay. That gets a call there. Ooh. How he got that slur. Come on, Brash.
Oh!
It's just a good piece of hitting. Got the bat out in front. 5-2 lead. Oh, Raleigh never even tried to throw it to second. Okay. They still have not gotten it out, and they have another runner at second base. Swing through the slider. Almost threw that fastball. 99. Come on. Good pitch. Good pitch. Foul this one off. Good slider. Fastball line and gets the call. Good strikeouts there. Now it's Jordan. Little pitch to Jordan. Already down 3. Come on, Julio. Get there, baby. How's that working out? Gotta get 3 here. Bottom of the 9th. We at least want to keep the game going. Chad McCormick able to tackle on a run there. Slider was not a bad pitch. He just got to it, got the bat out in front, over in the left. Okay. Slider there.
0-1.
They come.
0-2.
A little early. Okay. Well, that was timed well. That one was timed well. Just didn't do anything with it. Okay. So 3 sliders there. Julio does not have a hit yet in the series. You at least get one here. So 3 sliders out the gate for Abreu. Another one there. I don't mind trying to catch a slider down and in.
Ball. 1 ball, 1
So
strike.
nothing but sliders. Got to watch for that fastball though. In upper 90s.
That's a ball.
There it is. First non-slider he's thrown. 2-1 count. On Julio. Give him something to hit.
Oh,
Oh, good slider there.
2-2.
Excellent slider. Hung that one. Swung through it. Just laid on it. Okay. 2-2. 1 out. That head out, just laid on the fastball. Okay, good pitching. Not a good day for this Seattle offense, though.
No, that's a ball.
Down to
1
our
ball,
last
no
out.
strike.
Definitely worried we were going to go through stretches and days with this offense. Golly, threw the fastball by me. Okay. Well, Astros get the job done here. 5-2. Pitched really well. We got really nothing going on offense the entire day. Hopefully Logan Gilbert is healthy. Crawford and Solano knocking the runs for us. Let's do, let's get, Astros. We get a picture of Robles out here getting ready. He deserves with those couple of assists there to be a thumbnail player for us. One. Well. Something like that. Okay. So yeah, we only had 4 hits the entire day. Polanco, Solano, Robles, Crawford. It's just, yeah, one of those days. I mean, we only struck out 7 times, just no good contact. Missed a bunch of curveballs. I was just, as the player, was not very good today. Missed a bunch of curveballs and stuff that I definitely should not have. Thought we got a good start out of Gilbert. Hopefully he is okay. Really got a very good start out of him. The bullpen was not phenomenal today, but certainly had its moments. Salcedo's first inning was really good, then left him in. He gave up a hit, ended up being a run. Thought Ash looked solid. Did give up a hit, but got 2 strikeouts. But yeah, Thornton and Spire were just okay. They were really good though. Pena was dominant. Jordan had a nice day. Paredes hit the home run was great. So yeah, I don't know how far into the recording we are right now. We'll probably get through at least to this next scouting assignments though, I would guess. So we are at a little over an hour, so that'll be fine. We'll get through. Seems like Wu has a shutout going late in the game. We'll simulate. We hold on, so we do get a victory. That will stop the bleeding there a little bit. Get a victory. Oh, there was nothing for Logan Gilbert, so I'm assuming he's okay. Okay. Ooh. Mariners up 3, bases loaded here. We'll simulate that one. End up beating the Rangers there, so now we're kind of rolling here again. Data set scouting assignment. So after a big losing streak there, 5 in a row, we've now won 3 in a row, which is good to see. Let's take a look and see what happened here. So a homer from Julio, 2 from Rayleigh, and 1 from Randy Arozarena. Luis Castillo, another really good start. He's been outstanding to start off the year. So good to see Rayleigh and Arozarena get going. They have been not great to this point in the year. Dylan Moore, a double and a triple home run from Cal Raleigh. Might have been his first there of the year. Victor Robles got caught stealing. Bryce Miller was excellent. The bullpen was pretty good. Santos had to close it out, and Munoz was not great. See what happened. This 3-0. Got a home run from Mitch Garber, stolen base from Dylan Moore. Brian Wu was just outstanding. Okay. So Wu and Castillo are off to great starts, which is great to see. We'll take a look at scouting, and then that'll be the end of this episode. We'll kind of figure out who we want to play in the next one, in the next episode. So we'll take a look. Chad Rocker. Yes, it looks like the low side could be really bad. That power could really be something that never develops at all. Doesn't squeeze down much, really. Still got a very low overall potential to start. Potential still low as well. Probably just stick with that. Let's take a look at just some recently scouted guys. Some McCobb looks solid. That should just be a really low overall. Okay. So some of those starting pitchers didn't look great there at the top, at least for right now. Felice actually moves up. Okay, something to watch out for. Michael Ann moves up. Okay, so we've got some players that are definitely moving up the board here a little bit. Neely dropped there. I think we'll just kind of stick with what we got here. Really worried about that power from Rocker. We'll keep it another week though and just see if there's maybe anything. He did move up the draft board, so our scouts are at least feeling pretty solid about it. We'll finalize that and we'll just roll along with it. But yeah, that'll be it here for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the support that I've gotten at least through the episode 1. But yeah, next time I see you, we'll figure out who we're playing. We're at 8-7, second in the division. But if you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my other work on the channel. I got a 2-lane dynasty going, Atlanta Hawks franchise on NBA 2K25 as well. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.